Senator, I've heard you say both on this issue, that it is a state issue, but now you do support a federal ban. So who's right here?
Right. Well, I've been supporting a limit on late-term abortions since 2015. I had a bill to limit abortions at 20 weeks with exceptions for rape, incest, life of the mother. 70% of Americans support limiting abortion when the unborn child can feel pain. 50 of 53 European nations limit abortion at 15 weeks or less.
But my question is it a federal issue or state?
Yeah, it's a human rights issue. Does it really matter where you're conceived? At 15 weeks, you have a developed heart and lungs, and to dismember a child at 15 weeks is a painful experience. It's barbaric. It's out of line with the rest of the civilized world. Only North Korea and China allow abortion on demand up to the moment of birth, except the Democratic Party. What the Democratic Party proposes on abortion is barbaric. Abortion up to the moment of birth, taxpayer funded, I think is barbaric. I welcome this debate. I think the Republican Party will be in good standing to oppose late-term abortion like most of the civilized world.
Just for the record, Roe went up to viability, but I just want to button this up.
Quit covering for these guys. No. Your media, you keep covering for these guys. They introduced legislation that allowed abortion on demand with taxpayer-funded you paying for it, the taxpayer, up to the moment of birth. That was their position in Washington. That's the law they want to pass, and nobody in your business will talk about it. It's barbaric.
Senator, I'm not covering for anybody, and you know that. And when I have Democrats on, and I've had Democrats on,
report the facts.
I have asked all of them about their position on where they believe this issue should be. My question for you, sir, is about President Trump, who you've endorsed to be president again. Is he right in saying that this issue should be a state's issue?
He said yesterday, I think at his speech in Iowa, that he opposes late-term abortion. Here's what I believe, that anybody running for president who has a snowball's chance in hell in the 2024 primary and send it through the mail, is that safe? Is that Has the FDA gone too far? Have they used the procedures in place to make such a dramatic change? That's what the court will decide.
Former President Donald Trump's campaign said this week that the Supreme Court got it right when they ruled abortion was a state issue.
That was a tense debate between Dana Bash and Lindsey Graham. We'll talk more about that, but go ahead first and hit that free like and that free subscribe button. We've gotten 1.7 million views today and 40,000 subscribers. We need to be giving out some free prizes, so we need to get to 100,000. Help us to get to 100,000 by hitting that free like and subscribe button. That way you learn money, earn money, and be entertained at the same time and win prizes. And check out the tag products today. They are gorgeous. They are lovely. We have electronic products. We are hearing you. You've got to check them out. Just hit tag products and you get to see them. We are about to take you to our analyst for the day with Dana Bash and Senator Lindsey Graham on that abortion stuff. I'm Tisha Paul. We'll be back right after this. That was Dana Bash from CNN, and that was Senator Lindsey Graham. He's part of the Republican Party in the United States. And they were having a heated debate about abortion. And it hasn't died yet, even though this abortion thing is still going on, where now in the United States, abortion is pretty much illegal. The big government is still pushing and pushing and pushing the rules. And Senator Lindsey Graham is telling Dana Bash, are we going to be like China and North Korea? They allow abortion anytime. That's barbaric, you would say. But that's what the Chinese and the North Koreans do. Do we want to be like this in America? I don't know. So the FDA has a product that is sending over the internet or in mail, and people are getting it and doing abortions. That's disgusting. A child is a human being, and we as humans cannot stop another human from coming to Earth. You see, nature dictates who gets here. Man does not, man or woman cannot dictate who stays. So, according to Lindsey Graham, he's saying 70% of the population in America agree for limited abortion. 53 countries in Europe have less abortions than we in the United States. So abortion is now a human rights issue. It's no longer considered, oh, a fetus for the mother. There is a human inside. And do we take the life of a human and then call it abortion? And so what we saw, the intense exchange between Senator Graham and CNN Dana Bash, Senator Lindsey Graham was saying to Dana Bash, report the facts, because CNN is not known to report facts. They might be biased. I said it. Yes, CNN might be biased, but Dana Bash said, we're not covering for anybody. I'm reporting the facts. Well, she didn't say I'm reporting the facts, but she said we're not covering for anybody. And Lindsey Graham got more frustrated, and he said that the media is not doing its job. That's why YouTube is getting bigger, because what's going on now, you have independent journalism coming forward because the media is getting biased. Is CNN biased? Was Dana Bash biased to Senator Lindsey Graham? Does Dana Bash treat the small government with less, is Dana Bash more biased to small government and really good with large government? I don't know. Is CNN good with large government and then bias to small government? Because as you know, the small government is not preferred by the liberal media in the United States. So we will see how this panned out, whether we want to accept it or not. This abortion thing is going to go on for a while, and we are very curious to see what Lindsey Graham have coming up his sleeve. But that was not all of it. They talked about Mike Pence. They talked about Roe versus Wade. They talk about also taxpayer funding abortion. I mean, hello, why is the taxpayer funding things that are not of human necessity? Abortion is not something that you must have. So why are we throwing taxpayer money to it? Don't we already owe $33 trillion? Do we want to also just start owing more for abortions? I mean, isn't this a private matter? So Dana Bash was saying that President Trump believes that the abortion is a state issue, which most small government believe. And Senator Lindsey Graham is saying, yes, it is a state issue. But then you have the FDA getting involved, trying to get the abortion pill into the mail. Isn't that dangerous, though? How can we trust that? And then how do we know that we're not going to have thugs and scammers and smugglers sending stuff through the mail to hurt people who want to have abortions?